Alright everybody, welcome to my unboxing and review for the Kaizoku Sentai Gokaiger Memorial Edition Mobiretz, and I was waiting for this to ship. I expected the SMP Gal God to get here before this did, but and then after this we're gonna be doing, I guess after this we'll probably be doing Gal God whenever I pre-ordered that through Big Bad Toy Store instead of Toe Collectibles, so whenever Big Bad Toy Store ships that out, or if Toe Collectibles gets that in stock, I'll get it through them before they do. But yeah, and then after that it'll be, or maybe before, I don't know, with how these things are going. Whichever order it'll then be the what do you call them? The Ranger keys for Akiba Ranger, and then no more Sentai stuff until January when the Squeaker unit and then the next Memorial Edition key set comes out. But yeah, so we basically just have this, and I've been waiting for this. I have never had a Gokai Cellular unless I've never had a Gokai Silver Ranger key. At all, because, like, I have been wanting a Gokai Cellular for a while, but I just never decided to get one, even though they remain relatively cheap on, like, eBay, so, yeah. But as far as I can tell, this has basically all the original features that did, plus more, so, yeah. And unlike the Memorial Mobiretz, the Gokai Cellular still has all the original sounds. However, one of them is programmed slightly differently, and I'll get to that when I get to that. So, yeah. So, here we go with the box with Gokai Silver right there. If I had planned this review out better, I would have the Memorial Edition Mobiretz box right here, because there was Marvelous on the front, or Gokai Red with the Mobiretz and everything, but I really do like the consistency across the board with these boxes. They're actually really good, where they had Toei shoot more pictures with the suits of these. So yeah, you got the Gokaiger logo right up there, the Toei company seal of approval. It's Gokai Silver with the Gokai Cellular. I think that just says Gokai Cellular Memorial Edition. We got Bandai and Bandai Namco. It's interesting that that's not only the game company anymore. So the side right here, you got all of the keys that come in it with Operate Killer, Time Fire, Gold Anchor key, Gokai Silver key, Dragon Ranger key, and 2 Kaiser, which still haven't seen anything in regards to Zenkaiger, but yeah, which, funny enough, 2 Kaiser makes sounds in the Memorial Mobiretz, which I'll get to in a bit. So yeah, then the side right here, you just have the Gokai Cellular right here with the name of the thing, and then on the back you just get everything, or you see everything that comes with, including the stand, the Gokai Cellular with. That's the Gokai Silver key. I thought it was 2 Kaiser for a second. Got a couple new sound effects buttons, just like the Memorial Mobiretz, and all 6 keys that come with it. So, yeah, and then just a bunch of stuff in Japanese that I can't read. So, yeah. So that's basically it for that. And then we have the user manual, which has everything that you could want in regards to everything, and just like the one for everything else, Memorial Edition, it looks like a wanted poster from the show, which is really cool. So yeah, and just the way that this picture is printed, it looks like the prototype build that they showed off in a live stream at some point. So yeah, just says wanted Gokai Cellular Memorial Edition user manual, and then a bunch of stuff in Japanese. And got how to, or what it comes with, how to use the thing, and then how to or the Ranger key, and how to use it. Yeah, let's see. This is the top button is background music, and then the bottom, I believe, is just voice recordings from Guy's actor. Which I guess they had him record a lot, just like the actor or actress from Navi for the Memorial Mobirates. So yeah. So you got more on this page, just how to use it. This also still takes 3 watch batteries. I didn't even know that the original did that. But this one still does. So, yeah. So just basically how to use that. And then a code list. I should have that handy. Looks like more codes as well. I have no idea what the hell those are. So, yeah. Alright. So, let's start with the keys first, I guess. With the gold anchor key, which this is just one solid piece of plastic with, I assume these are stickers and different paint on there. So, yeah, and it looks pretty solid in regards to the golden color. The key doesn't exactly look gold to an extent. It's a bit better, or it's not actually that different from the original. He's just slightly more metallic looking in regards to like either the paint or plastic color, I guess, that they used. So yeah. Then on the back you got paint as well, but no screw holes, just like the Memorial Edition of Gokai Cellular and Mobirates. So yeah. But these are one solid piece of plastic rather than rubber like the original. Here's the original for comparison. These are rubber and everything. This is not metallic gold. In fact, it's not even really gold at all. I don't know if it's showing up well on camera. Then on the back you got the screw holes. But then you also have what is supposed to be this, but it's all painted instead of not really painted. And you can tell that the molding for it is right there for what they're supposed to paint and what they're not. So that's funny. So yeah, when I just noticed this hinge, I guess that's for like one of the toys that came with a version of the gold anchor key in Japan. So yeah, and I think I think the gold anchor key that came with this is slightly bigger, or the mold's slightly changed. This is definitely bigger, it looks like, or maybe it's just the way that the paint apps are applied. No. Oh, this is actually taller. By a little bit. I believe, at least. Looks like it. So, that's funny. So, yeah, but the original gold anchor key will work in the Memorial Gokai Cellular. So, yeah. So here we go with the Dragon Ranger key from G-Ranger. And I think that the paint is actually really good on most of these. So yeah, visor's a little bit weird on this, and it doesn't have the silver trim around it. So yeah, but otherwise it's a good key. And there we go with the flipping and everything. So yeah, and you just got the key right there. Then we got Time Fire, which interestingly enough, we have both the reds from Time Ranger in DX form, or Memorial form, whatever the right thing is there. Yeah, and I got Time Red right there. So yeah, just think, Bandai gave us these two in the same format way before Hasbro did, actually. Yeah. And I don't think I did a video on this, or maybe I did a while ago, but I have the original Gashapon version of this key because I wanted the Time Fire key. And as you can see, the sticker is mostly fine, but you can tell it's starting to age and warp a little bit. So I'm just glad to have the key in a deluxe format. So yeah, this is definitely like my favorite suit of the Time Rangers, and I like how the story arc and everything played out in Time Force, which I know is not that different from Time Ranger. So yeah, the problem with some keys where the arms extend out, and it's really random as to which keys have it, but Time Fire key has that for the left or right arm. So yeah. But, like I said, very excited to have it. So we have the Abare Killer key, which I already... This originally came out in key set 5 with the gold anchor key, and Shurikanger, I think Shinken Gold, and one other one I can't remember off the top of my head years ago. But this has it in the memorial format, and the left arm is really, really weird in regards to how, like, extended it is. That's really odd. Just how it is. Yeah, that is a good snap to it when I press the button to release it. These keys are very, very, like, inconsistent on that with the release thing. So we have Gokai Silver, which is in a nice metallic paint for the main key, whereas the original key I don't believe was, and outside of maybe there was a release where it was like very special, there wasn't a metallic version of it. And it's funny because while I do have the regular Gokaiger keys that came with the Memorial Mobiretts, this fits in better with the metallic Gokaiger Ranger keys that I got. But this set didn't come with a Gokai Silver for some reason. It only came with the main 5. So, yeah, it fits in better with the metallic keys, but it has the flip gimmick like the newer ones. So, yeah. But, yeah. It's just funny right there. So yeah, and then the sticker's white instead of a silver. I'm not really too plussed about it, but like I understand some people probably will be because it's a bit inconsistent. So yeah. So then we have the 2 Kaiser key from Zenkaiger, the 6th Ranger for them, which is based heavily on Gokaiger in regards to the motif, and has a lot in common with the Gokai Red suit. In regards to like mainly like the helmet and mask design, I feel is very similar, but maybe not. So yeah, and it's in a nice metallic gold, which is really good, and I love the level of detail on it as well with the way that the black lines are painted. It's really nice. So yeah, this is the second Zenkaiger key we have after Zenkaiser, I think. So, yeah, which appeared in the Memorial Edition after Gokai set. There you go. Bit more of a, or a bit less golden color for the key, but So, yeah, still looks good though. We're right next to Zenkaiser. Just to show them off together, I guess. So, yeah. So yeah, basically, that's that for the keys. Now for the Gokai Cellular, Cellular, but show this off first. It comes with a kickstand if you want to just display it, which is basically exactly like the one for the Memorial Mobile. It's just that the molding for the stand part is different, so it can hold the Gokai Cellular instead. The base is basically exactly the same, though, with the Gokaiger pirate symbol. So, yeah. But, we have this right here. This is actually really good. This is really nice. I love, like, the look of it, and I'm glad to have, this version of it. The, like, plastic, I think it is, for right here is a little bit scuffed. I don't know if it's showing up on camera, but I see a lot of, like, scratches from just being in the box, which I don't like, but whatever, I can deal. But otherwise, it's actually pretty good. I like the paints and everything on it. You got the stickers for all of the 6 Rangers right here from previous teams, although Abare Killer is not necessarily a 6th Ranger, and then they don't include the I don't know what he's called in Jungle or in Geki Ranger, but the Rhino Ranger from Jungle Fury on here. It's really inconsistent with what Toei considers a 6th Ranger or not, and then you have Gosei Knight, which just really makes that weird. Yeah, and the sound I was talking about that was programmed differently is the one for Gosei Knight, where instead of saying Gosei Knight, even though the sound is still in here, they programmed it to say Goseiger instead, probably to be more in line with most of these other sounds, but it's really weird. The Shurikanger button still says Shurikanger, for instance, and I believe the Go on Wings key, or the Go on Wings button says Go on Wings as well. So it's really weird how they programmed it. I don't know why they programmed it like they did, but whatever. And this does not have sounds for the teams, I believe, after Gokaiger outside of, like, the encyclopedia thing that it has in it, like the Memorial Mobiris does. Yeah, the reason for that is because of the speaker set. They, I guess, didn't want to program extra sounds where they couldn't in this. So they decided to make a new unit for the post-Gokaiger 6 Rangers, and they did a special where they showed it off a little bit just to sell the shit. So yeah, and that, like I said, that comes out in January, so look forward to that in like 3 or 4 months. So, yeah. On the back here, you have this lever, which you press the button on top here and it goes down when you do the Gokai change. There's no, like, legal information or copyright information or anything on the back. Just like the Memorial Mobiritz, you have to remove this battery cover to turn it on, and then also, like I said, replace the batteries. And there's a pull tab they need to pull out of this before it'll work, which is whatever. But yeah. And they fixed a thing that I think a lot of people complained about originally, where the gear, when the thing goes down, would make a lot of noise. But yeah. So you have the button right up here to do the Gokai changes. You have a button right here to eject the Ranger keys when you have the faceplate open. And then this button right here opens it. So yeah. Initially, this is all the way down, but I put it up there when I was fiddling with it earlier. And I like the sticker that's in here. It's a nice, like, reflective, kind of translucent kind of sticker. And it just makes it look more like a cell phone, which is nice. So, yeah. So, since I have this open already, let's put the Gokai Silver key in. And by default, it's in Henshin mode, so... Yeah, and one thing you'll notice is that the Henshin sounds, or just a lot of the different sounds, play for a long-ass time with this. So, yeah. And just so you guys know, you can basically just have it do any... yeah. You can have it do any of the sounds in here, and it'll just play those sounds because of the button you pressed. Yeah. And as I said, in the original version, when you pressed Gosei Knight's key, it would say Gosei Knight instead of Goseiger. Yeah. That's not the button I meant to press. Alright. So yeah, it only responds to the corresponding button press rather than reading the key. That's kind of a thing as well. Sometimes the keys will get lodged in there, if you're not careful, the thing won't go all the way down, which I don't like. I don't know. It seems like a weird design flaw that they could have easily fixed when playtesting this, but I guess they didn't. Just having it play all the sounds. And the weird thing is, some of these keys are, some of these are just out of order, and I don't know why that is. Do I have... I don't remember if I don't think I have the... Yeah, I don't think I have the Go On Wings keys at all. One thing I hope that they do is a Memorial Edition 6 Ranger set, but granted, they're also doing the sets of like 5-6 teams per thing with all the members of those teams. So if they're not going to do a Legendary or a Memorial 6 Ranger pack, I guess I'll wait until then. Let me pop this out. I remember watching Heroes of Fandom's the Heroes of Fandom's video on this from like a week ago when he finally got this, and it's just like he didn't remember anything from the show, and like I don't know, he thought that this thing read the keys instead of responding to the button pressers or presses. Alright. Now, you can put the 2 Kaiser key in this, because obviously it'll fit. But there is no button for it, and there's no real sounds for it. So until the Squeaker unit comes out, it's useless for the Gokai Cellular. But in the Gokai, or the Memorial Mobirettes, this does make a sound. Just like the Zenkaiger key does. So yeah, that's the main reason why I have that right there. And then, for the gold anchor key, and this will work with the original as well. Yeah, I don't know if that works in, or I don't know how long the sounds are in the original, but they did do this, where if you put any key besides the gold anchor key into the new Gokai Cellular, it won't play. And I think it looks like that's because, yeah, I think they did extend the gold anchor key just a little bit so that wouldn't happen, and then they altered the stuff in it. Yeah, because if you look right here, actually, that looks like it's like still the same size as these keys. But they did something. They altered something in regards to how that works. It seems. I'm trying to see if there's any like thing I can see off the top of my head or right in front of me with this, but no. Just to show off. But yeah, so the original gold anchor key does still work in it. Just no other keys will have it make that sound, unlike the original Gokai Cellular. So yeah. So we got a bunch of keys a bunch of codes right here, that you can put in, which I don't think I'll do a ton of them. But just to show these off. Oh. Hold on. Wait, hold on. I haven't seen anyone else do like a review of this, like a proper review, so I don't quite know. To get a bunch of music from the show. And then background music and voice clips. And it doesn't really matter if you have a key in there or not for those. Alright. Oh, wait. Alright, so I think that this is the mode where you enter codes. It just plays that. For if you don't have the gold anchor key, I guess. funny because they don't use that at all in the show at all, or ever. Right, I forgot to show that off. So if you use the gold or the Gokai silver key in the virus,
Gokaiger! Kaizoku Sentai! Gokaiger! 新しい戦士の登場だ!
So I'm not sure what that translates to, but I believe it's the original sounds from the original version of the Mobirates, and this is showed off in the Legend version. I think that they fixed that. So yeah, the Memorial Mobirates fixed that, but they decided to keep it consistent with the original, I guess. That means don't forget to wash your hands and gargle, apparently. That's stupid. And then 888. Skipped over one by accident. So yeah, if you do that, it'll call all the 6 Rangers from the first 15 6 Rangers. So yeah, and then oh, they took that out, I guess. There was supposed to be a phrase that says fast press game heroic start. I guess they took that out to have more things in here, so So instead of having either Navi's actress or the actor who recorded the voices for these do that, they had Guy's actor do it. So yeah, so basically it's just Guy. But yeah, instead of having the either Guy's or Navi's actress or the voice actor for the Mobirates / the narrator, saying that you have Guy's actor recording those lines for the encyclopedia on Super Sentai. So that's basically it for all of this. So yeah, I really, really do like having this. I recommend it to any of you guys if you want to get it. I do recommend it. It's a little bit more than the Memorial Mobirates, but otherwise is really cool. So yeah, and there's probably more sounds in there that I didn't show off, but yeah. But I wanted to keep this shorter than the Mobirates video. So yeah. So yeah, guys, that's basically it. Get it if you want. So yeah. So not much else to say. Link, subscription, all my shit. Subscribe if you want. And I'll see you guys in the next one.